to Little Step Stories. Today we are going to learn the phonic sound for letter R. R has just one sound. R says R. But in some words, R also says R. It depends on where the letter R appears. For example, when R says R, it is like R, rose. And when R says it is like star. So when a word begins with the letter R, you will hear the sound R. But when a word has the letter R in the middle or in the end, you will hear the sound R. Let's see some examples. R sound words: rabbit, rainbow, rains, road, reed, rhino. Words that end with the sound R: fur, car, bear, sour, near, far, pear. Story time. A ride to the rainbow. It rained and rained and rained. After the rainy day, when the sun rose from behind the clouds, a colorful rainbow appeared. Everyone on the ground was amazed to see the rainbow. They all wondered if they could ever touch it. In a garden was a magic flower, a red rose. The fragrance of the flower would make you so light that you could fly in the air. A rabbit accidentally smelled the red rose and it began to float up in the air. Others around saw this magic. The rabbit flew to the rainbow and sat on it. Soon, everybody wanted a ride to the rainbow. First, the squirrel ran towards the rose, smelled it, and she was right up in the air. Rabbit and squirrel were now sitting on the rainbow. Then a tiny rat smelled the rose. The fragrance led him up in the air. Now the rabbit, the squirrel, and the rat were on the rainbow. A rhino worried. I am so big and heavy. Will I be able to make it to the rainbow? A tortoise told the rhino, you won't know until you try. So even the big rhino tried his luck and smelled the flower. And now The rabbit, the squirrel, the rat, and the big rhino were all up on the rainbow. If the rhino can be as light as air, I can be too, thought the tortoise. So the rabbit, the squirrel, the rat, the rhino, and now the tortoise joined up on the rainbow. A raccoon was watching all of them sitting in a corner. The raccoon thought, "None of these animals are my friends. Should I still go up there?" The raccoon was not sure, but the fragrance had spread throughout the garden. It entered the raccoon's nostrils, and raccoon started flying. Now the rabbit, the squirrel, the rat, the rhino, the tortoise, and the raccoon were all up on the rainbow. Wow! It was really a smooth ride. We are on a rainbow. All of them were happy. And look, we can see the birds flying below us, exclaimed the raccoon. How will we go back to the ground? Cried the rhino. It is easy. Just slide down. It is a ride, said the rabbit. Don't rush together. Take turns so that no one is hurt, added the tiny rat. So they all took turns and rode down the rainbow like a slide. Would you like a ride on the rainbow too?